So, I have been out of the band for a full year now. November of 2018 was kind of a critical point in my life, decision making wise. And we had just put out Blood Offering that August, and all we were doing was grinding out practice after practice after practice, getting ready for live shows. And I think it was getting to a point of where I was just tired of hearing the same 5 songs over and over and over again. Because every time we played them, I just started to kind of hate them more and more. Which is ironic because I was originally so proud of them when I first wrote them. So I decided to leave the band and focus on myself and grow as a person and make better financial decisions, I guess. So a few weeks ago, Jesse came back to me asking me if I would like to work with the band again, because they had gone through so many lineup changes just within the 1 year. And everybody in the band was kind of giving up at this point. What I'd done in the last year was focus on my writing, focus on my mixing, just in my free time. Other than that, I was constantly working my full-time job and not really putting much into music at all. I did some filling in for other bands over the summer, but that was about the extent of it. But I feel like deep down, this is where I belong, because this is something that I created and something that I started, and I don't want to see it die, not anytime soon anyways. So here I am again, starting all over. Our biggest decision we had to make was whether or not we wanted to focus on trying to write a full length to put out this year, or if we just wanted to do another EP. And we made the decision to just do another EP because it's not as much content, but it's more fresh. At least I think so. When we write a couple songs, we play them for a couple months, and then we do it all over again. And I just don't want to put too much focus into a full length. Not this early in the band's career, at least. Because I feel like with shorter albums, we can bust out more songs people will like. Because when it comes to full lengths, you have a couple singles that people really enjoy, and then there's probably 1 or 2 other tracks on there that people end up really liking. But then you might have 3 or 4 songs that people don't really care about, and I don't want that. I want people to enjoy every song we put out. And that's my main goal from now on with this band. And I think the biggest change around is at this time we're working with new people, we're working with more people. It's not just going to be mostly me and Nick this time around, which I'm really looking forward to. Me and Nick are still doing our same thing, but we have more people, we have more insight, we have more opinions from others, which we really lacked the first time around with Blood Offering. It was just kind of, hey, I wrote this, Nick put leads on it, and we called it a day. But this time we're putting in a more collaborative effort. And another big change I'm really excited about is we will be using 7 strings on this new EP, but we're also going to be incorporating 8 strings into the new music, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to try to record as much during the writing process as we can, because we are technically about 1/3 of the way done already, and we just started. We're going to take a lot more steps this time. We're going to make everything very refined, very polished sounding, which we didn't really do with Blood Offering because we didn't know how to. And during Blood Offering, we were just a bunch of fresh 20-something-year-olds who don't know how to handle their money. So we couldn't hire anybody to mix or master our music, so we did it all ourselves. And given that it was a bedroom record, I don't think it sounded horrible, but we definitely could have put more time into it. But I can promise this time around the material's just as good, if not better. But it's also going to sound better. Now that's me and Nick working together. We actually have a bassist now. It's not going to be program bass or one of us playing bass. Alex is going to be a beast. Jesse's drumming has gone from 0 to 100 within the past year, which is going to be phenomenal. And now that we have Joey on vocals, he's the icing on the cake. He and I will be working very closely on recording vocals and writing lyrics together, along with Nick too, because the whole concept of the new EP was Nick's doing. It's going to be very dark, psychological type horror, which is what I think we're all really into in our own kind of twisted ways. So definitely look forward to this release because I think it's going to put us on the map.